Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. We're doing another daily today. I gotta make sure the mods are off. I think they're off. I saw there's an update in the mod. It's Kane today, cool. I'm kind of wired on coffee, it's a little bit early in the afternoon. Oh, that's right, there's no seed. Mom's hard, huh? Okay. Yep, it is Saturday, November 20th, which this video comes out fairly soon. Like, not fairly soon, it's gonna come out like January 7th or something like that. I had a busy video. I was like very productive with my video yesterday. After I got finished with, I think I got Dead God yesterday, didn't I? I think I did, yeah. I think I did. After I got that, then I went through and I did the daily. Yeah. And then yesterday, I did a tier list video of all 735 items. I think that's what it was, 735. All of Isaac items, including the 3 new ones. And I was thinking to myself, when I was starting into this, it's like, okay, this shouldn't take too long to do. It turns out it was about 4.5 hours long of a video. And I looked up on YouTube, and there aren't, from what I can tell, there aren't anybody that made a tier list video of items for Repentance. I mean, someone did, I think, but I don't think they went through the whole item list. And their video was about 2.5 hours long, so. So I went a little overboard, I suppose. I'm gonna see about making a tier list video for trinkets. I think there's a lot less trinkets in the game. It's still gonna be a long video, but trinkets, I think, would be another good thing to kind of piece together here. I just need to, like, do some changes as well with how I'm going to approach things in the channel from now on. By the time this video comes out, I might have already made the changes, or might have just been lazy and not done them yet or anything, but or whatever happens. Maybe not like default as laziness, but like default of, like, you know, lack of time or something. And that is kind of doing some rebranding. I noticed, like, you know, for a while at least, the thumbnails haven't been really up to par. I need to do something with, like, completely changing the logo and everything else. So I might craft something later today for the tier list video, for a new thumbnail and stuff and whatnot. And then try to come up with a new thumbnail for this. But I think I'll start using a new thumbnail when I get to the 600 episode. That'll be the newest thing. Yeah. That way it gives me a little bit of time to kind of, like, piece things together with this rebranding. Make a new thumbnail looks more appetizing. Not appetizing, but, you know what I mean, it looks more pleasant to look at. Because I was messing with black and white mode, and I didn't notice the colors were like that off. I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of jarring and stuff. So I'm gonna have to go through and see what I can do about making it look a lot better. And then make the channel look a little bit more fun looking, I guess. Now the grind is over. Unless I want to continue the grind by doing 2 more save files. Which I'm just burnt out from the grind itself so much. Someone was asking me in the community post that I posted yesterday. Well, I scheduled a post for today, but I made it up ahead of time yesterday. I was oh my god. Oh. What are my plans next, you know? What's next for things? Well, we're kind of hitting that rough patch now with completing, oh my goodness gracious, it's C-section. We just had this in that one run. I was breaking the game. I like this. I've been thinking about different things. Challenge runs, you know, create my own custom challenges because I've got a mod for that. Now I got everything unlocked. I'm not going to feel like I'm going to like, you know, ruin the save file, but like picking up certain items that I haven't actually, you know, picked up in Vanilla Isaac. These tiers are kind of wonky. Here, I'm not used to this. At first, I thought this was like the other thing, the whatever it's called, the one that duplicates bosses. I'm going to see about trying to get in that tier list video up and running later today. I've got it all recorded. I was losing my voice and stuff. I was getting really tired. I had a couple little pauses in there, which I paused the recording, of course, and oh, you little, oh my God. But it won't be noticeable in the video. So yeah, about 4.5 hours long. So buckle up. So when I mean today, I mean like the 20th of November. Because this video is going to be a very long backlog. And once I get to 1,000 videos, which that's going to be pretty nuts, it's going to be a while. Because we're getting close to 600 right now. It sounds like a very large number, and believe me, it is. That was because I was doing a lot of grinding. Was the thing. And yeah, so there's that, I guess. I got quite a bit of work to do with this. And then, not to mention, I've got Repentance coming out. Repentance campaign's coming out the middle of next month. I got less than a month before it comes out, so I'm going to have to get things prepared too with that. It's going to be a busy time. Busy time. That's for sure. These tiers are so weird, but like, they're so good too. Look at the damage. It just tracks them down and everything. I have to get used to that, cause like holding that button down. I think we go for Devil Deals. Yeah. How does this work with, does it have like a little scythes that come through, you know, like the Grim Reaper or something? Okay, let's see. I think we do keep, well, Bloody Crown, we are going the womb. Swallow the M80, I forget what that does. I think that increases the blast radius. Something bomb related, I know that. It's been a while since I picked it up, so. Let's see here. Was there a tin of rock around here? Of course, this thing I gotta hold it down a little longer. It's gonna be piercing and more damage and stuff, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, more consumables. You sure have. No, really, you shouldn't have. Oh my god. Well, now I kind of regret not picking up that pill first. I could just re-roll the item room or shop over and over, or boss room. Okay, let's see here. Maybe here for super secret room? No, it might be over there on the right side. Yeah, rebranding. Like, I don't really have, like, to be honest with you, I don't have, like, a really good brand set up. It was just kind of, like, based on, like, a gamer picture thing from the Xbox days, the old 360 days. I want something that what I can constantly create that isn't going to be, like, like an IP issue with Microsoft. Want something independent from that. Something's gonna look a little bit nicer, I guess. I mean, it's not saying what I got now is not nice. It's just, it's not something I own. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I'm using as a placeholder, I guess, because I haven't really got around to really edit some things. I've got Illustrator. I know how to use Illustrator, vector art and stuff. I just need to come up with a really good, like, piece. I could hire someone that's a little bit more experienced than me with it, but I need to, like, challenge myself with this kind of stuff. Maybe someday, if I need to do something additional things. Red stew, yeah. The thick boy. Isaac is still going to be kind of excited for. It's still going to be exciting for me. Like, I was playing a lot of Afterbirth Plus, even long after I even completed it. And I want to make the channel kind of more. Let's see, more engaging with other games other than Isaac. Right now, it's just been it's been just Isaac. In the past, it was a little bit of the Path of Neo thing, and then I kind of got out of it because it wasn't that fun. It wasn't that great. And it's the thing is, like, your content kind of suffers if you're not enjoying the game. From what I read, and I do agree with that. If you're not having fun, the audience is not really having fun as much. But kind of striking that balance. Now, I haven't really hit the point like other big creators of, say, getting those good items. Not items, you know, a good amount of people commenting and doing whatever, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I published like hundreds of videos, and I'm just waiting for that YouTube algorithm, I guess, to kind of just sling me around. Nightlight. Oh, you know what? No. Try it. Should I speed up? Why not? The algorithm. The algorithm. It's always about that algorithm. I mean, I knew someone who got very viral with their video. They got like over 5 million views on TikTok. And I don't know how they did it. It wasn't that big of a deal for a video, but it was such a different thing out there that, like, it got people talking. It got in the news and everything else. I mean, I did post a couple of TikToks before in the past, but it wasn't like anything. Well, it's kind of exciting. Let go and move on. Now, this is Wait a minute, did I drop all my soul hearts, or was that like additional stuff I got? I think that was additional things I got. Now, of course, being viral has its pros and cons. I mean, I have some viral videos on this channel, but that was only because of, like, me getting into certain, like, progressions in the game far faster than than most people. And then recording clips, they're high quality, and showcasing things or whatever, or labeling things right. I mean, it wasn't viral, like millions of views or anything. Like the highest video I got is like over 500 million. Not 500 million. That's, I mean, freaking nuts. 500,000. Oh, it was 500 million, then and nobody's like subscribing to me and everything. I'd be very impressed. And what typically happens is if you go like super viral with millions of views, then people are going to be subscribing to you. More than likely. Quite a few people. Because I think they kind of expect that this person's going to create some more cool stuff or whatever, or interesting things. And they want to be like on top of it. With being in the know, and also like use your video for a meme compilation or something weird. Or just a myriad of things. Or a cringe compilation. I used to watch those many years ago. Off and on, the cringe compilation stuff. And I've seen some weird stuff. I went down the rabbit hole pretty hard with some of it. Like, who is this person? Or sometimes you get YouTubers that make these videos that are like, well, who is this person? The rise and fall of this person. I'm like, I don't know who the hell they are. Oh my god. I could have got Guppy. Oh my god, you little crap. Got definitely taken the flight. Didn't need to step on those spikes or anything, but... Well, who is this person? Oh, well, what's this person? And they had like, yeah, just different things. I mean, drama makes people talk a lot more about whoever, whatever. I'm not gonna go too far into that, but like, I don't want to be kind of the channel where it's like, oh well, did you hear about this this controversy thing that happened? As I'm playing like something like, oh, what's that race car game thing? Or rocket something? Rocket soccer. You know what I'm talking about? You're like a car and you're pushing like a soccer ball into the goal. Or if I play something like CS:GO or whatever and playing like a random match, or if I'm playing like a server, the old school CS:GO stuff. With like little jump puzzles and stuff, and just me laminating my distress and discomfort of certain people's society. I'm not really like into that too much, and stuff like, yeah, I mean, it's out there, don't get me wrong. You do your thing, but for me, it's not that kind of my cup of tea. I try watching little things like that, but it's like, after a while, it gets kind of just tiresome. Or for me, at least. I mean, I like to learn things. Somebody texted me. Is it Amazon saying that I got another $488 thing posted in my account? Nope. I don't want to kind of like limit myself too with this channel being exclusively for Isaac stuff, because I've seen some channels that do that, but they kind of branch off a little bit, but then the problem is they're kind of stuck somewhat because that's mostly their identity. We're definitely taking Mama Mega here. Get the boss rush. Oh. We gotta get some more health and stats though. Stat. I mean, it can be tricky too, cause like I'm doing all these Isaac videos, right? And I haven't like played anything else except for like in the past some New Vegas videos. But then I got burnt out because after completing everything, and well, not everything, like I'm doing like mods, but even that, it's okay. Little freaking mosquito. There. I'm gonna go fetch us another charge. And right now it's like, you know, I talk about, oh wow, you got this game coming up, you know? Yeah. This, what is it? I'm blanking on the name again for the game. Well, that's really good. What is it? Man, I am having trouble remembering things right now. Oh, Halo Infinite, that's right. It's like a sleep, like I've exercised. I don't know what the deal is with me today. Maybe because I was talking so much last night, maybe, and carried on all the way through the morning. That tier list video, I probably burn out. Yeah, I'm not drinking enough coffee right now. Tier size plus range. I can't tell if that did anything or not. Mama Mega looking oh so pretty. Oh no, he missed boss rush. No, hold on a second. Not entirely the case. Everything's jar. Oh, well, we tried. And I think you can easily fall into that trap if you're not careful with those kind of runs where it's like, not runs, but those kind of like situations where it's like, oh wow. He was the biggest Isaac player, what happened to him? Oh, let's just leave. I mean, eventually people get kind of tired of you, you know? You're doing the same repetitive thing, oh look at him, he's just doing another Eden run, or if he's doing this run, or that run. And he's not playing any other game. So that can be a trap, I suppose. Is not applying yourself for other things. Should have completed that room back there.
Health up.
Sty. Damage and rage. The weirdest thing about Sty, though, by the way, the 3 new mom items, is I can't seem to find them. They're like so hard, even with boss items. Like, the only reason why I was able to conjure them is breaking greed. And keep rolling through it until I finally find it in the item pool. Oh, that was silly of me there. I mean, I suppose I could play Eternal Edition for Isaac. I need, but like, it's separate from Isaac, like, you know, there's all this stuff I can do. Oh my god, look at this. Separate from Isaac, I can look at other roguelites, maybe? Try other games? I mean, I don't know. I have to kind of take a step back and see what I can do. Look at that, full health. I imagine there's going to be a lot of competition in this game right now, in this daily. Get out of jail free card, huh? Well, you know what? I think this can get us the Harsh Cannon. Oh, no, there wouldn't be Harsh because it ends at Mom's heart. That's right.
Something's wrong.
That's right. So I think what we're going to do is, because if we defeat Mom, get the devil deal and come back, we can't go back. We can't go in there for the boss rush. Was I? Yeah, I did fight in there. That's right. In the shop. What was in the shop? Spark plug, just whatever. Car card, cherry card. Cherry card's gonna be kind of useful for the. Alright, so we're gonna like. Oh, I defeated Mom. Just. I didn't. Oh, I guess the thing. Yeah, I must have just finished her off with the fetus shots. Alright, I guess we just take this. I mean, I've seen some YouTube videos of people who used to like get like a lot of views and it was very popular, and then as time was going on, there was like more and more updates of these games. Say like Fortnite, for example, or Minecraft. All these constant updates. There's always going to be updates. And the problem was people couldn't really keep up with the demand and stuff. And then they're not, and then of course it's this, I don't know what you call it, of human, it's like something of human nature. It's like the common human nature. It's like people get tired of it because it's so like just different. It's just so like whatever. It's, you know, redundant. Humans don't like redundancy too much. To some degree, people don't. I mean, I sound like an alien if I say humans. Oh, humans. And that's true. Don't like redundancy too much. And then there's also like people who are also afraid of change, like changing things. Like someone, like a content creator, and this happens, I guess, fairly common from what I was reading about, is content creators try to change something to how their content's going to be presented and stuff, and then people resist the change. So it's like you're kind of in a paradox, right? You got some people who's going to be so bored of you because you're doing the same redundant thing, but then at the same time, you also got others who it's like, oh well, you changed, man. Not fun as what it used to be. I kind of fall in that trap in both ways too. I think that's very common in human nature for that to happen. And how do you remedy that? I mean, I think there's books out there. I might look in the books about that. Read something at least for once this year. I think it's a very common human psychology thing is either keeping up with certain redundancies for self-pleasure or wanting to change something because it's not giving the same kind of high that you want. Because I mean, another thing too is like, I've read like comments in certain videos, it's like, oh, I wonder what he would think if he was still around doing this. You know, it'd be great if he did these kind of parodies or do this or that. And it's that kind of that what if. It's like, oh, it's like the kind of the nostalgia of the olden days of these video content creators or whatever. Like for example, Beavis and Butthead. Now that was a show back in like the early 90s. It lasted for a little bit and then it went away. Now, they are bringing a movie coming out I think next year by Paramount that, I think it's Paramount. Because I think Paramount's also like distributing the new Jackass movie as well. Something like that. So it's been gone out of the scene for over 20 years. I don't think we need that, by the way, that item. Oh, we're gonna kill her again, all right. It's funny how I'm struggling to kill her now. A little bit. Oh. I wonder how many people re-rolled that item room to get these fetus shots. Maybe the shears wouldn't have been bad to take, I suppose, but... Yeah, but you'd be giving up precious points. That tears up helps. Oh yeah, I forgot the bomb effect. Still working in the air. Alright, lump of coal. How's this work? Ah, yeah, just as what it's supposed to do. Make it bigger the further it's away. Yeah, as an example is Beavis and Butthead. It has some forms of controversy, try to be relevant back in the early 90s, of course. It's kind of doing its shindig there with that. But then it's kind of like, well, how would they react about today's events, you know, social media and everything. High-speed internet. And it kind of makes you wonder, like, you kind of base off of, like, certain episodes you've seen. You kind of think, like, well, they would do this and that. But I think, and this, I think this goes without saying, is like, I think it's a good, I think sometimes it's a good thing not to bring something back for relevancy of, you know, today's standards. Because it kind of kills off the magic of it being, you know, an original piece from back in the day, and then you're trying to bring it back for today's standards, and you usually got two totally different, like, set of writers, totally different set of mindset. There's a whole cultural change with things and how society looks at stuff, and so. Oh, we got, we don't need the cat.
I can stay forever.
And from what I've seen over the years, you know, sequels and stuff like that for different movies, remakes, etc., they try to fit this whole political sphere of making things woke. You don't need to put politics in films, music, and stuff like that. There's absolutely no reason. Same thing with the art world, too. Like, there's kind of a push in the art world with kind of pushing this narrative that, hey, this has to be political to sell stuff. It doesn't. It's about creativity. And if you limit that creativity by forcing it to be political, that's restricting your creativity. You know, one of the biggest things that people, some people gravitate on, a good amount of people gravitate on, is say, well, it's not all people, but a good amount of people, like, especially in anime conventions and stuff, from my understanding, from people who went there, is they kind of gravitate on arts of their specific media, of their specific, like, television show or something they're watching or they're into, or these, the manga or whatever it's called, or just like some type of like, some type of, it's like a comic book, but it's like a Japanese thing. They got like different names for it. I'm not entirely familiar with it. I'm using it as an example. And it's got these things called fan art. And fan art, people love, they gravitate to it. And then you got products that people can make within the fan art and make some money. There's nothing entirely political about it. People gravitate that a lot harder than if they're like, oh, look at this political art piece. You know, it's just so woke, no one's gonna buy that so much. And then you kind of deter your audience too, to some degree. I suppose we didn't have to take oh, wait a minute. Not brimstone, but the advantage. What is this? Oh! I was like trying to think of myself, oh, this is just, when it gets contact with the enemies, they shoot little brimstones at them? Nah, you shoot the brimstone and then you shoot the, and you can still hold it down. Alright. Without going too far into that kind of stuff, again, you have to kind of find a balance with keeping up with like relevancy of the times, add variations with your content. And I'm not like an expert in content creation or anything. I mean, I've been there for a while on the internet, of course. I've been on YouTube since about a year after it came out. But this channel's a little bit newer than that. And I don't have too much to say as a content creator, what works. I don't have much experience with, you know, SEOs and stuff. I have very little experience when it comes to Google Analytics. I don't really use that when I do these videos. I could probably hire someone that could do that kind of work for me. That kind of costs money and energy and time. Man, we're doing a lot of damage here, by the way. I hope they don't nerf this item here, because this is really good. We don't even need that stuff. Oh yeah, I guess there was a iron room, wasn't there? Forgot, because I picked it up from the last floor. Oh, look at that. Royale energy. Range up is whatever. We're going to try to complete this floor. See what other goodies we get before we just finish it off. We could have used the chariot card, but you know what? We're way too powerful for this. Probably save us some hits maybe here and there, but only applies for a room. Yeah, like, you just have to kind of learn to reinvent yourself and try to, like, yeah, that's the thing. It's like you want to be relevant. You want to, you know, try some exciting things, do exciting stuff, and expand. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, then it's like you don't feel as accomplished. Subconsciously, I think you don't feel as accomplished with doing those kind of things. Actually, no, let's go back here and get the red heart so we can heal, and gives us a little bit extra points too, I think. Whoops, I didn't mean to pop that. Ah! And I'm not a psychologist, I'm not an expert in content creation, marketer, or anything like that. It's kind of my 2 cents to some degree of how I see it, my perspective. Do what you feel is right, I suppose. 221st place, that's not bad. I suppose we could do a little better. We didn't pick up certain items, we explored a lot more and stuff, but you know, that's a pretty fun run. Anyways, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.